But it says, bonjour, my name is Aubois. It's French for oboe. That's what I am. My sister Clara is a clarinet. My brother Flint is a flute. My mom is a bassoon, and my dad is a saxophone. Together, we're the Woodwind family. We're called woodwinds because we need air or wind to make music. Woodwind musicians usually blow across a reed attached to a mouthpiece. Clarinets, oboes, bassoons, and saxophones have reeds. Flutes do not. When air moves through woodwinds, we sing. Our family name is a bit confusing. We're called woodwinds, but not all of us are made of wood. Flutes are made of metal, so are saxophones. So we also have Daniel's instrument, the French horn, right? And his extras is made of metal as well. My family is getting ready for a big concert tonight at Orchestra Hall. We've been practicing all summer. Hi there, come on in. How are you? Good, welcome. We're talking about woodwind instruments. I'm reading a story about them right now. We've been I read that part. Mom says I can be a tricky instrument to play, but she loves how I sound sweet and sad all at once. To play an oboe, a musician blows air across a double reed. The ends of the reed vibrate against each other between her lips. To make different sounds, the musician presses down on the keys. The keys cover the holes in the oboe's body. And you see the holes are in the flute and in the clarinet and in the bassoon as well, right? My mom has a double reed too. She can be just as tricky to play as I am. She's the lowest sounding instrument in our family. I think she's also the most talented. Do we think that about Winfred? Probably. Right? Bassoons are heavy. So look, if you see, he's got a big sort of strapped thing around his shoulders helping him hold up that bassoon. How much does it weigh? 12 to 15 pounds. So you don't want to be holding that in your hands and no extra help at all because you're tired after a while. To hold the instrument, they use some straps to connect to the base of the bassoon. My dad is one cool saxophone. He used to have his own jazz band. Like Mom, Dad can play high, happy notes and low, mysterious or sad notes. He can whisper. He can shout. He can laugh and cry in surprise. To play the saxophone, a musician often sits in a chair with the instrument at his right side. My sister Clara and I kind of look alike, but clarinets have their own sound. Clara is a great storyteller. She doesn't just hit the highest or lowest notes, but she does hit all the notes in between, and there are a lot of them, especially if you play the piano. You know, there's a lot of notes in the middle, right? So clarinets, like saxophones, have only one reed. When a musician blows into a clarinet, the reed vibrates through the mouthpiece and makes the sound. Flint has the highest voice in our family. When he practices, it's magical. His notes lift and dance into the air like birds. To play a flute, a musician holds the instrument out to the side. Then he blows across an oval-shaped hole. It's like blowing into a bottle. Has anybody ever tried doing that? Yeah? Does it work?
A little bit.
Yeah? Yeah, it does. You have to blow across it, right? Just to blow across the flute, not into it. It doesn't work if you blow into it so much. Later in the afternoon, my family meets in the living room. I'm not the biggest or flashiest instrument, but I'm pretty important. Why do you think the oboe is important in the orchestra? Anybody know? What one role is so important to make sure that the whole concert is great? Tuning, right? And the oboe is the leader of the tuning. And so the oboe plays their A, so if you wouldn't mind. See, like Jennifer just did a little adjustment. Like just, you want to make sure everybody's A sounds like the same A coming from each different instrument, or the whole piece is going to be, why am I sitting here listening to this? So it's really important, and we should do that first. I forgot, but I appreciate it. So it fits in the story here. It's the one instrument that everybody tunes to. Once everyone is tuned, we practice together for the last time. Then we get out our cleaning and repair kits. We have to be in tip-top shape. So there is, as in anything that's, special to you, you have to take care of it, right? And these instruments are all very expensive. They're all, this is how they, this is their job. This is how they make their living. So they have to take really good care of it. One thing I never asked you guys, Do you have like more than one flute or clarinet, or you have multiple instruments of your instrument, right?
I don't.
No?
But most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you have more than, there's different kinds of clarinets too, right?
Different keys.
Yeah, different keys. So, yeah, interesting. We're finally here, Orchestra Hall. I play my one special note and all the other instruments tune themselves to me. Sorry. The lights dim, the hall quiets. The conductor lifts her arms. Who wants to be the conductor, right? And we all get ready to play. There you go. So they love us, the crowd goes wild, and we'll be back for another show. So anyway, it's